The arrogant silence before fear. The Galactic Council Hall floated above a blue giant star. Silent and proud, ancient alien leaders sat in tall crystal thrones, their faces calm and cold. They had ruled the stars for thousands of years. To them, the galaxy was already decided. Humans were not welcome here. They were spoken of as a rumor, a minor species from a distant yellow sun. Too emotional, too divided, too weak. That was the belief carved deep into alien minds. One council leader spoke, his voice sharp and confident. Humans fight among themselves. They will never rise beyond their small world. Others nodded in agreement. Laughter echoed through the chamber. Slow and arrogant, beyond the council hall, deep space was changing. Long-range sensors began to flicker, then fall silent. Entire star lanes went dark without warning. Patrol ships sent to investigate never returned. The alien commanders were informed. They showed no fear, only annoyance. Malfunction, one said. Space storms, said another. None considered danger. In the outer void, something massive moved. It made no sound. It used no engines. Space itself bent around it, like water around a giant shadow. Stars dimmed as it passed. Communication relays failed one by one. Even ancient beacons older than empires went silent. Still, the council dismissed the warnings. Arrogance had blinded them for too long. On a distant observation station, a young alien analyst stared at his screen. His hands shook. Data did not make sense. Readings showed impossible mass without gravity collapse, impossible size without energy output. He tried to report it. The signal never reached the council. Then it happened. The void changed. Not with sound, not with light, but with pressure, as if the universe itself felt uneasy. Across multiple systems, alien fleets stopped moving. Navigation systems froze. Jump drives failed. Space felt heavy, thick, wrong. For the first time in centuries, fear crept into alien hearts. At the edge of known space, the shadows stopped moving. They revealed shapes so large that even stars looked small beside them. Dark, smooth surfaces reflected nothing. No weapons visible, no shields glowing, just silence. A single transmission spread across all channels. No encryption, no threat, no emotion. This is humanity. The council chamber fell silent. No laughter followed. No leader spoke. The message continued, calm and steady. We watched while you ruled with pride. We listened while you called us weak. We waited while you ignored the suffering of others. The alien leaders felt something new. Not anger, not hatred, but realization. The humans had not rushed into the stars. They had prepared. They had learned. They had waited. Outside the council hall, the first human megaship moved closer. Its size defied logic. Its presence made the void tremble. And for the first time in galactic history, the arrogant silence was gone, replaced by something far more dangerous: fear. When the void began to shake, the first human megaship did not attack. It did not fire weapons or raise shields. It simply existed, and that alone terrified the galaxy. Alien fleets surrounded the edge of known space, thousands of warships ready to strike. Their commanders shouted orders, trying to hide fear behind loud voices. Sensors locked onto the human ship, but readings kept changing. Its mass shifted without movement. Its location bent space itself. Targeting systems failed again and again. An alien admiral gave the order to fire. Energy beams crossed the void, bright and violent. They hit the human ship and vanished, as if they were swallowed by space. No damage, no reaction. The alien fleet hesitated. Never before had their weapons failed so completely. Across the galaxy, other shadows appeared, one by one, then dozens, then hundreds. Human megaships emerged from the void, each larger than the last. Each silent, calm, unstoppable. Planets watched in fear. Smaller alien nations stopped breathing. Some felt hope for the first time in generations. On the Galactic Council station, panic spread. Leaders argued, shouted, blamed each other. Their long confidence shattered. Scientists reported impossible facts. These ships are not using engines. They are not breaking space. They are shaping it. The void itself was being used as a tool. Alien fleets tried to retreat. Jump drives failed. Wormholes collapsed before forming. Space refused to obey them. Then a second transmission arrived. Clear and calm, heard in every language. We do not seek war. The message paused. The silence felt heavy. But we will not allow arrogance to rule the stars any longer. The word struck harder than any weapon. An alien commander demanded retaliation. He ordered a full fleet charge. Thousands of ships rushed forward together. The human response was simple. One megaship moved, just slightly. Space folded inward. Gravity surged like a tidal wave. The alien fleet froze, ships locked in place, crews crushed by invisible force, weapons useless, power systems dead. Still, the humans did not destroy them. Instead, a third message followed. This is a warning. Leave the occupied systems. Release the worlds under your control. Fear spread faster than light. Entire empires watched the scene unfold. The balance of power was gone. A single alien ship tried to escape. It reached the edge of the gravity field, then vanished, crushed into nothing. The message ended with one final line. We waited long enough. The human megaships held position, silent guardians in the void. On distant worlds, oppressed species whispered the same thought. The galaxy was changing, and for the alien empires who once ruled with pride, the truth was now clear. This was not an invasion. This was judgment. The first lesson humanity taught. The frozen alien fleet hung in space like broken statues. Thousands of ships unable to move, their weapons useless, their power silent. Across the galaxy, every species watched. No one had ever stopped an armada without destroying it. The humans had done it with ease. Inside the human megaships, there was no celebration. Only focus, only calm purpose. The Galactic Council demanded answers. They sent emergency signals filled with anger and fear. Release our fleets, they ordered. Name your demands. The human reply came slowly, measured, controlled. We have no demands. We have standards. The words echoed through every system. The humans released part of the gravity hold. Several alien ships drifted free, damaged but alive. It was intentional. A lesson, not an execution. One alien commander, driven by pride, opened fire again. His weapons burned with everything his ship had left. The attack reached a human megaship. Nothing happened. The humans responded. Not with rage, not with full power. A single pulse rippled outward. Invisible, silent, unstoppable. One alien warship collapsed inward, crushed by its own mass. Gone in seconds, the galaxy froze. That ship had been a symbol of alien dominance for centuries. Now it was dust. The human message followed immediately. We warned you. This ends now. Fear turned into understanding. The humans could have destroyed everything, but they chose restraint. Across occupied worlds, chains broke without violence. Alien overseers received the same signal. Withdraw, stand down, leave peacefully. Many obeyed, some resisted. Those who resisted vanished, quietly, cleanly, without chaos. Other galactic species began to speak. For the first time in generations, they sent messages of support, of thanks, of hope. The Galactic Council fractured. Some leaders called the humans saviors, others called them tyrants. The humans did not respond to the noise. Their actions spoke clearly. Another fleet appeared at the edge of space, larger than before, heavier, darker, more advanced. This was the Supreme Armada, the final force of the arrogant empire. The human megaships turned together, perfectly aligned, not to attack, but to stand. A final transmission was sent. This is your last chance. Choose survival. Choose peace. The Supreme Armada powered its weapons. They chose pride. The void grew tense. Space itself seemed to wait. Human systems activated. Not weapons, but guardians. Structures unfolded from the megaships. Massive, ancient, precise. The galaxy realized something terrifying. The humans had not even shown their true strength yet, and as the two forces faced each other, every mind in the stars understood the truth. This was no longer about power. This was about who deserved to shape the future. The fall of the arrogant empire, the Supreme Armada moved forward. Thousands of massive warships forming a wall of fire. They had never lost a war. They had never bowed to anyone. Their commanders believed fear could still save them. That numbers and force would break the humans. The first shots were fired. Energy beams and plasma storms tore through space. The void burned bright. The human megaships did not dodge. They did not retreat. They advanced, slowly, deliberately. Space twisted around them. Enemy fire curved away. Some weapons struck their own fleets. Alien formations broke apart. Confusion spread. Orders failed. Pride turned into panic. Then the humans revealed the truth. The megaships opened vast structures along their hulls. Not cannons, not missile bays, but gravity anchors. Entire sections of space locked in place. The Supreme Armada slowed, then stopped, as if time itself had grabbed them. Human forces moved with precision, targeting only command vessels, disabling leadership, ending control. Ships fell silent one by one, not destroyed, just powerless. On the alien capital world, alarms screamed. The sky darkened as human megaships appeared in orbit. Citizens looked up in terror, expecting annihilation. Instead, nothing happened. A human transmission reached the planet, clear and steady. "We are not here to erase you. We are here to end what you became." The ruling council of the Empire collapsed. Leaders argued, accused, begged. Their empire had been built on fear. Now fear ruled them. The humans sent one final offer. Surrender your fleets. Release every occupied world. End forced rule. In return, your people live. Your worlds stand. The galaxy waited. Minutes felt like lifetimes. Finally, the signal came. The alien empire surrendered. Weapons powered down. Control systems shut off. The Supreme Armada went dark. Across the stars, celebrations erupted. Worlds long silenced found their voices. Chains were broken without blood. The human megaships remained, watching, protecting. The fall of the arrogant empire was complete, not through destruction, but through restraint. Yet the story was not finished. The Galactic Council called for a new order, a future shaped by justice, not dominance. All eyes turned to humanity. The question remained, would humans rule the galaxy now, or would they choose another path? The void waited for the answer. When humanity became the shield of the galaxy felt different after the surrender, not quieter, but lighter. The Supreme Armada remained frozen, no longer a threat, just a reminder of what arrogance had created. On the Galactic Council station, new leaders gathered, not emperors, not conquerors, but representatives. For the first time, humans were invited, not as outsiders, not as subjects, but as equals. The council asked the question everyone feared: will humanity now rule the stars? The humans answered with action, not words. The megaships began to move, slowly leaving the core worlds, taking positions along unstable regions of space, where pirates once ruled, where empires once preyed on the weak. They did not claim territory. They did not demand tribute. Human fleets became watchers, silent guardians at the edge of conflict. A final message was sent to all systems. We will not rule you. We will not command you. We will stand between you and those who would harm you. Across the galaxy, relief spread, fear faded, hope took its place. Freed worlds rebuilt, trade routes reopened. Species once hunted, now walked openly under the stars. The arrogant empire was allowed to exist, but not to dominate. Their fleets limited, their power watched. They learned the hardest lesson of all. Strength without wisdom leads to collapse. Humans returned to their worlds, not as gods, not as kings, but as protectors. The megaships remained, massive and silent, symbols of restraint, not terror. Young species would one day ask, why did humanity wait so long? The answer would be simple. Humans learned patience before power, in the deep void, far from light. The megaships drifted like mountains, holding the line. The galaxy had found its balance, not through domination, but through choice. And in the quiet spaces between stars, a truth spread softly. Humanity was never weak. They were watching, and when the galaxy needed a shield, humans answered. The void remembered that day, when arrogance ended and guardians were born.